This is NWI Prepper 19113, and this is my video response to Hike with Mike 300th subscriber giveaway. He wants to hear a story about the scariest encounter or strange encounter while out hiking or camping. Well, mine goes like this. There were 6 of us. We were camping at a location in southwestern Michigan, and we had just finished setting up our camp. All of a sudden, this guy shows up, and he is dressed like an Indian with a loincloth and a feather and a couple of streaks of red on his face. But we talked, introduced ourselves, everything was cool. And before I had a chance to invite him to our camp for dinner, or to stay for dinner, he invited us to dinner. And so I told him, I said, I was about to invite you, and he said, you have no fire. I said, yeah, well, no problem, we'll have one, right away. And there's 6 of us, there's only one of you, and we're already all set up, ready to go. He said, follow me. So, not wanting to, make him mad or disrespect him, we said, okay, let's go. So, we followed him. We went, instead of going on a path that we came in on, we went and hit the bushes directly. And I mean heavy bushes, to where you had to walk with your arms in front of you like this, so you didn't get hit in the face with branches. Now, mind you, it's almost dark. And we walked, I don't know, a quarter mile easy through all this heavy brush. And we finally get to this clearing that just opens up, and it was like almost a perfect circle. And right away you couldn't help notice there was a big campfire setup, or fire lay, in the center of this big clearing. And to north, south, east, and west there was a small fire lay, and there were logs to sit on. I noticed right away, next to one of the logs, well, of course, which he was headed for, there was a peace pipe. I mean, a real looking peace pipe. So he, between the dialogue we had at camp and his camp, it changed a little bit. He started to, instead of speak, regular, plain accent English, he starts telling us, sit, with a motion of his hand for us to sit down. And I'm like, well, why didn't he just say, have a seat? Or something like that, Anyway, I thought that was strange. Anyway, he picks up the peace pipe, and we're all looking at each other like, what the hell? We have never smoked yet. By the way, I think I was a senior in high school, so I was 17. So anyway, he picks up this peace pipe and he starts, puffing on it. And I'll be damned, he turns. I was sitting on his right first guy, right? And he passes it to me. And again, not wanting to disrespect him, and I didn't know what the hell to do with it, but I just went ahead and took it, and I puffed on it, but I didn't inhale nothing, because I didn't know what the hell it was, and I'd never smoked anyway, and I really didn't want to, so I went through the motion, and I kind of looked at him, and he like nodded and made a motion to go ahead. So I passed it to the guy on my right. And we all did that, and a couple of them coughed, and I guess they inhaled it. But it made its way around the 6 of us, or 7 of us total. And then he just gets up, didn't say anything, just gets up, and he lights each of the small fires. And I forget how he lit them. I think he used the flint and steel. Anyway, he lit the small fires. And then he stands up, he backs away from the last one and turns around. Let's see, he was facing. Yeah, he was facing the north fire that he lit last, and then he turned around towards the center fire, and he raised his hands up in the air, and he starts talking to some Indians. I'm pretty sure he was calling some names. And then he asked them to light the fire, the big fire. And I'm like, oh my God, we're dead. I thought this guy's a witch, or he's just some freak or something. Didn't really know what the hell to expect. And we're looking at each other like, man, we gotta get the hell out of here. That's just it. We gotta leave. And so anyway, about that time, that big fire lit itself. I swear to God. Now, at that point, we're like, now we're really dead, because that's witchcraft. And then he comes and sits back down and picks up the peace pipe and starts passing it again. And this time when I look to my right to pass the pipe, I notice there's another guy. He's standing there with his arms folded like this, and he's dressed up like an Indian too. And I started looking around the whole circle, and there's like 8 of them. And about this time, I was really shaken. And I said, hey, what's going on, And he said, it's time to eat. And I'm thinking, like, what the hell are they going to eat? I don't know if I want to be here to eat. So anyway, one of the guys, when he said that, right away, one of the guys went over to one of the small fires, and he had a bunch of skewers with some kind of meat on them. I don't know. When we ate it, it was like a piece of beef, or pieces of beef, like stew meat, and he set them up around the one fire, and they were sitting there cooking. So then he starts talking about the stars being right about something. I didn't catch it. But anyway, and it was a full moon, and that really got me. When I realized it was a full moon, I said, This cannot be good. So, real quick, it seemed like it was almost within a minute that meat was done, and he had the guy that cooked it bring it and pass it around. So we all had a skewer with these cubes of meat on them. And so, of course, we ate it. We had like no choice. And as I remember, it was pretty damn good. That's the thing too. It was really good. So then, we actually asked him what to do with the skewer, because I didn't want to disrespect that either, because I didn't have a clue what the hell is going on. And he just he motions to the guy that gave them to us, and he went around and took them all, and he put them in that little fire that he cooked them on. So I says, hey, thanks a lot for I remember there was several of us trying to get the hell out of there real quick, and we're going, well, hey, that was a good dinner, thanks a lot, and all that stuff. And I said, we really have to get back to camp, because it's getting real dark now, and we can't see anything in the woods to get back to our camp. And he says, he points up and he says, the moon will light your way, I'm like, okay, we'll just have to, get lost and get found, I guess, because I don't have a clue how we got here. And anyway, so he points north to the north fire, and he says, that way, just go that way. So we all said thank you, for the fire and the dinner and the smoke and all that, and shook hands and walked north. And this is really funny. Not funny, strange. We walked into that real thick woods again, all those thick bushes, just like this, like the same way we came in, and just tried to stay in a straight line and follow what he said, and looking at the North Star. And it wasn't 50, maybe 60 steps from our camp. We came all of a sudden, there's our camp. I'm like, what the hell? I turn around, and you couldn't even see the fire. That big fire they had and the four little ones, couldn't see any of it. And I'm like, well, how come we didn't, we couldn't see anything going on over there when we got here during daylight, Of course, we weren't really looking around. But I asked the other guys, hey, you want to go back there with me and, see what the hell's going on? And none of them would go for it, because, once we got let go, or not let go, but once he, went ahead and told us to go back to camp, we kind of calmed down and thought, well, okay, they're not going to kill us. So he was just being polite. So anyway, we we had all our tents set up, and we all slept in the same one. It was funny as hell. We just didn't want to take any chances. So morning came, and we got up and nothing happened, and then we went over there, and it was you couldn't see a damn thing still in daylight. And we went back there and got 50, 60 steps again, and there's a clearing, no sign of fire, not an ash, no logs to sit on, no skewers, no meat, no nothing. So we didn't stay the rest of the weekend. We got back to camp and packed up and just got the hell out of there. And that's my scariest, strangest encounter while camping. We talked about it for a long time. We didn't go camping for a long time after that. Long time. So then anybody, we were always leery of anybody near coming to our camp, looking at our camp, anything, We didn't want to get stuck in that position again. And I got another story for you, but just gonna have to wait till the next video because I've already gone what? Jeez, I can't tell. Where's my camera? Oh my God, 16 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. That's my VR for the entry, Mike. Thank you very much for having the entry. Good luck on your sub count, and good luck to everybody who enters the giveaway. Thank you, and bye.